like if you found the video valuable. Elena Maris never intended to stay long in her late uncle's countryside estate. The sprawling house in Elderbrook was creaky, cold, and heavy with silence. A historian by trade, she came only to catalogue his belongings and settle affairs. But on the third day, while exploring the dusty attic, she found the photograph. It was tucked inside an old shoebox beneath a yellowed newspaper dated July 8, 1953. The photograph was black and white, slightly warped, but clear enough to show a family of 4 standing outside the very same house, except the windows in the photo were barred, and a sign above the door read, Elderbrook Correctional Home. She blinked. Correctional home? The man in the photo looked vaguely familiar. Tall, lean, with a solemn face. It wasn't her uncle, or was it? Intrigued, Elena brought the photo downstairs, brushing off flakes of paper from the corners. Beneath the photo, in fading pen, was a single word, condemned. Later that night, over tea, she began searching through her uncle's journals. Page after page spoke of mundane village life, weather complaints, notes about local bridge games, until one entry stood out, July 8. Someone knocked again last night. Same hour. Always the same words. He never left. You buried the truth. I think the attic holds more than dust. She froze. That was the same date on the newspaper in the attic. The next day, Elena walked into the village library. After some digging, she uncovered a dark piece of Elderbrook history. The estate had indeed once served as a correctional home for juvenile offenders in the 1950s. But it was shut down abruptly after a scandal. One of the boys had disappeared without a trace. No body, no leads, just gone. The head caretaker at the time? Henry Maris, her uncle. That night, sleep evaded her. She stared at the photograph again. The family, were they residents? Staff? At exactly 2:13 a.m., a loud knock echoed through the house. 3 knocks, measured, deliberate. Her heart leapt into her throat. She stepped into the hallway. The knock had come from the attic door. It was slightly ajar. Armed with a flashlight, Elena climbed the narrow staircase. The air turned colder with every step. The attic was still and quiet, until her light landed on the shoebox. It was open again. Inside, another photograph had appeared. This one was new. It showed her, standing in the attic, flashlight in hand, mouth agape in terror. Behind her, in the photo, stood a boy with hollow eyes. She spun around. Nothing. No one. Only the faintest whisper. I never left. The police arrived the next morning after a panicked call from Elena. They found her in the attic, trembling, clutching the photograph. She had discovered a loose floorboard beneath where the shoebox lay. Beneath it, bones, children's clothing, and a rusted dog tag inscribed with the initials, MK. DNA results later confirmed the remains belonged to Matthew King, the boy who vanished in 1953. Her uncle had never been charged. No one even suspected him. The correctional home was closed to avoid scandal, and the truth had been buried with the building. Until now, Elena left Elderbrook for good, but she took the photograph with her. It remains in her study, framed behind glass. Sometimes, in the dead of night, she swears the boy's eyes shift, looking not at her, but beyond her. Waiting.